Hello and welcome to the Blood Red Podcast, latest episode of the Debrief. Liverpool have just beaten Manchester United 2-0 thanks to goals from Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah. That's now 16 points clear at the top of the Premier League table, and it's just the same old thing every week, isn't it? Liverpool keep on finding a way to win. Paul Gorst here with me now. What did you make of the win, Gorsty?
Thoroughly deserved. Thought Liverpool absolutely battered Manchester United for most of the second half and for large spells of the first, if we're being honest. That second goal was long overdue before it eventually arrived with Mohamed Salah in the final seconds. Jordan Henderson's hit the post. Sadio Mane probably should have scored. Mohamed Salah definitely should have. Liverpool were in cruise control for the majority of this game, let's face it. They're far better than Manchester United at the moment. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will have been delighted to have still been in that game inside the last 15 minutes, and then they finally started to push men forward and tried to nick an undeserved point. It wasn't to be. Liverpool have got another win. Revenge, maybe, shall we say, for the 2 points that they've dropped so far at Old Trafford back in October. No question Liverpool deserve to win today. The results over the weekend with Leicester and Manchester City will have just given them that extra little bit of impetus to go into this game and wrap it up. And particularly in the second half, I thought they had a point to prove. It was almost like they knew that this Premier League title was there to be won today if they'd have put this game to bed. And for the first 25 minutes of the second half, they've absolutely battered the door down in search of that second goal. And it would have been a travesty if United would have got an equaliser and Liverpool wouldn't have won this game, because they dominated it from 45 to 90 and for pretty much 0 to 45. I thought they totally deserved the points. On the go, 16 points clear. What is it now, 64 points?
I've lost count.
Yeah,
so many.
We've lost count of how many points they've got, because they've only dropped 2 all season, so they've played 22 games, is it? So better mathematicians than me can work it out without looking at the Premier League table. On the march, Wolves on Thursday. Let's do it all over again.
And when you take one look at that United team at the start of the game, it was obvious what they were going to do. They were going to park the bus, try and hit on the counter. Liverpool have been punished by that before when they've played these 5-men defences, especially when they went to Old Trafford earlier in the season. But it was just so easy for him today.
Yeah, I mean, the opening goal obviously helps, doesn't it, with Van Dijk. There's nothing that United can do about that. Solskjaer set his team up with 2 left-backs in the team, in Brandon Williams and Luke Shaw. Shaw was kind of tucked in as a third centre-back, if you like, even though he's not an out-and-out centre-half. So I think Solskjaer knew where the threat was with Mohamed Salah down that right side, so he's tried to double up there. But there's nothing you can do about the corner, is there? Defensively, you can set up your shape how you want, in possession and out of possession, but when it's a dead ball and Alexander-Arnold has got the ability that he's got, and Van Dijk is just so dominant in the air, then you're in trouble. So once Liverpool had that opening goal, you never really felt like they weren't going to lose this. It would have been a lot for United to come to Anfield, to a Liverpool team who've kept 6 consecutive clean sheets and to score twice without Liverpool responding to that. So it was always going to be an uphill battle for them, but I thought Liverpool weathered it quite well. United will feel like they've done okay to keep it at 1-0 for so long, and they've been done on the counter-attack in the last few seconds, haven't they? But as I say, it would have been a ridiculous result if Liverpool wouldn't have won this.
You've mentioned the clean sheet there, so we'll go on that. Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, this partnership just gets stronger and stronger with every week.
Yeah, 7 consecutive clean sheets now in the Premier League. The last goal they conceded was against Everton back in December the 4th, would you believe? So it's 6 weeks now since they've conceded a goal in the Premier League at some run. And when you think about less than a month ago, maybe Liverpool were playing in the Club World Cup semi-final with Jordan Henderson as a centre-back. Van Dijk was out, Lovren and Mata were obviously still out, and it's just been from rags to riches, really, centre-back wise. I think Gomez and Van Dijk now look like the long-term partnership, don't they? Joel Matip was fantastic for so much of the year, but he's been back in the squad today for the first time in 3 months. He'll have a wait before he's back in this Liverpool team, which is no real slight on him. He's just got injured at an unfortunate time, and Joe Gomez now really does look like the man to solidify that partnership with Van Dijk.
Mohamed Salah had never scored against Manchester United before today. He huffed, he puffed, and eventually at the end there he got his goal.
Yes, he did, and you can see what it meant to him actually when he's scored his goal. He's whipped his top off and he's running around topless on a freezing cold January evening like this. And Alisson Becker was first there, wasn't he? Channeling us in a Pepe Reina off his line to be the first on the scene to celebrate with Salah, and you could just see what that moment meant to Salah, to Alisson, to the entire team. They knew that a massive 3 points was up for grabs today, and they've got it. 16 points clear now. They'll keep saying the same things. Virgil van Dijk has just said it. Andy Robertson has just said it. I'm sure Jurgen Klopp said it in his press conference. But it's going to be a remarkable collapse of legendary proportions if Liverpool don't win this Premier League title now. I can't see it myself. I don't think many on the Kop could either now.
Yeah, the Kop have called it. We're going to win the league.
Yeah. They've been singing that all season, but when the final was sung, they sung it with a little bit more gusto than they have previously. Maybe sung in hope rather than expectation before today, but now I think they know, don't they, that Liverpool probably going to be champions in May, and what a party that'll be. I think every game from between now and the end of the season is going to be a party atmosphere, and the supporters just got to enjoy it because it's not going to be like this every season.
And a special word on the man who's going to be lifting that trophy in May, Jordan Henderson. He was superb again.
He was, particularly second half. He dragged Liverpool through, didn't he? His work rate and his intensity always kind of comes to the fore when you talk about Jordan Henderson, but I thought his quality was there today as well. He played some lovely balls, some little round the corner passes, some little neat touches here and there, some long passes, and he was so unlucky not to score with the shot that hit the post in the second half. He's been excellent for the last few weeks. What a season he's having. And it looks like, as we say, he could be the man to lift Liverpool's first ever Premier League title.
It's ridiculous now looking at the table. 16-point lead. They've got the game in hand. The game in hand's before February. They could be going into this 20 points clear. It's amazing.
It's ridiculous. It's, when you think of how close last season's was with 98 points to 97, and City and Liverpool were winning every week, and no one was blinking. It was ridiculous. And now City look vulnerable in virtually every game. No one would have saw them not winning yesterday at home to Crystal Palace, even though they got beat there last season. But Liverpool now just look so strong, and they don't ever look like they're going to throw away any points. So they're not going to lose 16 between now and the end of the season. No question for me. So as I say, fans have just got to enjoy the next few months.
And fans of our generation, we've grown up watching United do that, getting the wins every week, looking like they're going to dominate the league. But they never did it like this. It makes you appreciate how good a team Jurgen Klopp has put together. Yeah, no question. I mean, you see loads of people on Twitter saying, "Oh, well, the Premier League isn't up to standard," but I'd argue that it is, because you've got Leicester in third place. It's still the top six, and Leicester are in the mix. Wolves are having a fantastic season. So I'd argue that is incorrect, and there's now 8 or 9 teams who are very good in this Premier League minimum. So that's just testament to what Liverpool are doing at the moment. It's an incredible time to be watching this football team every week. We're so privileged to be able to see it, and fans who paid the money to come and watch are certainly getting the money's worth. And if the likes of Man City and Leicester are already throwing the towel in, Liverpool's injury crisis is easing. Fabinho back today. Yeah,
good to see him back, wasn't he? He hasn't played since that 1-1 draw at Napoli. Missed the entire December period when Liverpool played something ridiculous, like 25 games or something like that. I think it was actually 13 that he missed before today, so he's back in the mix. Good to see him coming on, getting back in, because I think he's one of the first names on the team sheet when he's at his best and he's fit, isn't he? So more good news for Jurgen Klopp.
And we said that December on, that was going to be a testing time for Liverpool. They got through it, won every game. Then it was Spurs away, United at home back to back. That was testing. They've got through that as well.
Yeah. They just keep responding to every question that's thrown in front of them, don't they? And long may that continue. It's going to take something very special to beat Liverpool, or an incredibly rare off day, because they haven't had any of them for the past 40 games in the Premier League. I think it's now 39 games without defeat in the Premier League, which is longer than an entire season, would you believe? It's just a remarkable time, and an incredible team that we're watching.
1,001 days since they've lost here.
Yeah. And that'll go on. So Southampton up next, is it, at Anfield?
Yes.
So that's going to be well over 1,000 days, and we'll see what happens.
Thanks for watching. Head to the Wet Echo website for all our post-match reaction, and head to our YouTube channel, follow the podcast, and all the usual shebang.